Welcome into the ABR Roadshow. I'm your host, Jay Russell, and I'm in Richmond, Virginia, only about 2 hours away from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. I'm here at Hobnob, where they want you to eat, drink, and socialize. Put those phones down, people. Let's start socializing again. I'm ready to try some American classics. I know you want to come with me. Let's go. You're making a dish for me that I've been wanting to have so bad since I got here to Virginia. Where are you making me today?
We're making our serpent grits. It's been our signature item pretty much since we opened in November of 2017.
Okay. Yeah. All right, go ahead and show me the first steps. I'm hungry.
So we just start with blended oil.
Gotcha.
For a hot pan.
That puppy right there. Now, I know you said that this place has been open for under a decade, but you've been cooking for a while though, right?
I've been cooking for 30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Get a good sear on this first side, and once we flip them over.
Okay. The thing I like about shrimp and grits too is so quick.
It is.
And not easy, but it's very quick.
With this cooking sherry.
I said, let me back up a little bit there. Let me back up. Oh yeah, that's smelling so good right now. So you told me this is one of the fan favorites people coming over?
It is, yes. This
okay.
is one that I'm pretty sure if we took off the menu, people would revolt.
And be out here with pitchforks.
That's right.
All right, so I saw you just put some cream on there.
Yeah,
what was that?
so this is our sauce that we make ahead of time, but it's with applewood smoked bacon that we get from a farm in Maryland, heavy cream, and sriracha.
Oh,
we just let that reduce down. And then obviously when we get it for an order, we eat it up. I have these stone-ground grits.
America, let me tell you right now, there is never a wrong time to have some grits.
All right. Just plate it up. And then we just finish it with some scallions or green onions. And that's it.
Oh my gosh. America, hey, sir, yes. I need that to come over here, okay? We ain't putting that nowhere else but in my mouth and my belly. It is so creamy. That cream that you put in there, you were talking about, taste that bacon in there as well. Oh, that is so delicious. It's like the full South is on the fork, okay? The full South on the fork. You gotta come and grab this. But I saw you had some other stuff out there too. Let's go ahead and set up a spot. I'll meet your wife, we'll eat some more food.
Awesome.
Well, hold on. I'll eat some more food.
Great.
I love the community support you guys have. Now, America, you guys didn't see this, but a ton of people just came in here. Somebody brought you flowers, all the well wishes. How does that make both of you guys feel?
Oh my gosh, it's everything we hoped for with this restaurant.
For sure.
Definitely wanted to be a community hub and make sure that we were a space where people felt really welcome to come gather. So when we feel that love back, it's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, it just is pretty overwhelming in some ways, but yeah, just very special that folks think that much of us for when they're our customers, really, you know.
Now, a question that I do have for you guys, for the people that don't know at home, the name of the restaurant, where did you get it from? What does it mean? How does it all come together?
Yeah, well, we really wanted the space to feel warm and welcoming, and as we were thinking about the name of it, we were wondering what would represent that idea of coming together around delicious food, delicious drinks, and socializing and building community. And hobnob is kind of a quirky word, which I'm all about those unique. We wanted to be unique.
Sure.
And so hobnob really is just meant to evoke that idea of coming together, eat, drink, socialize, really gathering.
One thing we really loved about the space was not having any televisions and just really wanting folks to come in and kind of just going back to kind of how you ate at dinner when you were growing up, and you know, having conversations with folks, enjoying food. We try to keep the food as approachable as possible. So
now I know you guys took this over in 2017. You had a transformation in mind. Is this the idea that you had from the outdoor patio that you added on during the COVID times to the interior?
It's bigger than I envisioned, literally. I mean, when we took it over, we did have a visual vision of what it would look like. But for me, I was thinking what we currently have. We have a dining room. At that time, we had one patio.
Okay.
And I wanted the space, again, to reflect the arts and culture of Richmond, because it's a very culture-based place with a lot of wonderful artists, a lot of wonderful, destinations to visit. And so incorporating the local art, the posters referencing the folk festival, which is really popular every year, that was really important to me. But then Tracy was the one that had the vision for expanding a second patio, really making it even bigger than it is or was at that time.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I always like to bite off more than I could chew and then just go with the flow. But yeah, I think as we've kind of always said, that the food was kind of my thing, and then as Kristen does in all parts of my life, she makes it all prettier. So.
That's a good huzz right there. So fellas taking notes, this is how you treat your wife, okay? All right, because I already know Tracy wasn't going to tell me. That's why I'm so happy that Kristen is in here to go ahead and brag a little bit. Speaking about bragging, there's a mural on the outside here. A local artist made it, Matt Lively, who is actually here today. Tell me about that mural and then what you guys did for the community too, putting that together.
So Kristen is a vice president at our local Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden. And she had a relationship working with Matt over there, and I'll let her finish telling the story about.
He just became really kind of a friend. And when we were working together, I said, "Hey, Matt, I've got a nice blank wall over at the restaurant." And he's just such a wonderful person to work with. And he really wanted that mural to reflect the community as well. Ever since we opened here, we have a beautiful bed of zinnia flowers outside that just reflect the rainbow. And again, we wanted to be really welcoming to the community. So he incorporated the flowers and the rainbow into the mural just to be that beacon for the lakeside community. So we're thrilled to work with him.
Let's get to the food right here. What's right in front of me?
So this is a roasted cauliflower dish, which again kind of goes back to even our opening menu when we opened in November of 2017. I had made this dish at a golf course that I'd worked at before here, and they loved it. And I thought that maybe it was something we would not fit the vibe here. And Kristen convinced me to put it on the menu, and we sold out of it every night the first week that we were open. So it's certainly proven to be a popular item.
I was gonna say, it's kind of a little crunchy. That must be the pistachio. Okay, I see it right in there. This is tasty. And is this like an appetizer? Or is this like a
It is. It's on our starter menu. Yes.
Gotcha. This is. And then that's the thing. I see the salsa or what is that?
That is brown butter.
Brown butter. Okay, yeah. I was like, I said, it's nice and sweet.
Oh yeah. Things better with butter.
Yes. All right. You can't go wrong there. All right. So we have this one. I got one more to try. What is this one right over here?
So we call these our shrimp fried green tomatoes. So you're in the South, so lots of places have fried green tomatoes, but we spice those up with panko breadcrumbs and paprika, smoked paprika, and then blackened shrimp on top, and then that's shredded iceberg lettuce that's tossed in one of our signature dressings, which is a Creole remoulade.
Oh, Lord.
And it's really just become very popular over the years.
I was thinking the first time I saw this too, I was thinking about my grandma that passed away, that movie Fried Green Tomato. And this woman will watch this movie like non-stop. And she would see me now like, oh, you're actually trying it. Like, yes, ma'am, I'm trying it. Man, I'm finally trying it out. Let's see what it's all about. It is creamy and tasty.
Yeah, we found ways to utilize that on different menu items over the years. It's traditionally our dipping sauce for our fried oyster starter that we have. Most of the time as well.
And this is one we put on the dinner menu and the brunch menu.
That's correct, yes.
So it can go both dinner or brunch as a.
You can get it for breakfast. You can get it anytime. This was so I mean, you guys are 3 for 3. 3 for 3 so far. And I gotta ask you guys too, you guys have had a phenomenal run so far. It's coming up on a decade in a couple of years. What future plans do you guys have for the restaurant, or did you want to see for the restaurant?
I think that we've kind of grown to our capacity as far as space. So, you know, things that we just want to continue to work with the community, work with more local farms, you know, local food, and just continue to grow our connections with the community. Really is our focus at this point. I think our actual infrastructure, building, patios, I think we're pretty happy with where those are at this point. So.
Well, this is one of America's best restaurants. I truly mean that. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better time out in Richmond, so thank you so much for letting us come out here. America, I just had dinner. You know what time it is. Dessert, chocolate peanut butter pie. You gotta grab this before you go. I'm Jay Russell with the ABR Roadshow. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food. A slice? I'm taking the whole thing.